さあ始めようか。
もうお前しか見えない。
Got my water. All right, cool. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Thank you, Carl, for dropping in. Don't you usually run around this time? How are things in California? Because I heard they're getting pretty bad. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. I hope things are okay. That's what I was gonna ask, like, if it was safe to run, because it seems like a bad time. Probably a good idea to stay indoors too. All right, here we are. It's Moon again. It is Blaze Day, which means that's what the little fire is. Moderate quality. Okay. Yeah, I've been seeing photos of like yellow skies, and it's been kind of spooky. Looking like end of the world apocalypse stuff. Like Mad Max. So it is Solar Day. I'm sorry, Blaze Day, excuse me. I'm gonna go to... Alright, so the simplest thing I can do right now is go over to the Birdman. I'm supposed to successfully guess all of the birds that are going to come. I've done a few birds. I think I did a red one at one point. And I did a blue one, but I don't think the blue one really counted because it was part of a ghost catching quest. But this is an example of RNG. I can't talk to him right now because it's nighttime, but I'm supposed to look at all these birds, these colors, yellow, blue, red, and black, and I'm supposed to bet successfully each one. So once that happens, once I've done it for all four, from what I understand, I'm supposed to get some love there, so I'll wait till daytime, and then I'll be able to start to guess. Let's see. And the other thing I wanted to test was going to the restaurant and then eating some food that will supposedly help increase my ability to fish. But for this challenge, the bird challenge, I'm just going to start from the highest chance. Place a bet. The amount doesn't matter, I don't think. It just matters the birds. And of course it's completely random, so we might be here for 30 seconds, we might be here for half an hour. Hopefully it doesn't take that long, but... You know, you wait, I think every 15 or so in-game minutes on the clock, a bird flies by. I think you get about 6 or 7 chances in a day-night cycle. Alright, so it was blue. It looks like you can push him off. Obviously black is the rarest one, but I don't think I've ever bet and won on the black one, so I need to go ahead and do it now. The irony is, if you do win a bet on the black one, then even if you bet the lowest amount, you get a ton of money anyway. So any money you spent wasting to get the proper bet at that point will be made back anyway, right? So give me the blackbird. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. I'm eating an Oreo, by the way. Let me know if the video quality is good. Please. I think my wife is doing like a video conference or something. So she might be borrowing some of the bandwidth. So far OBS has been saying it looks fine, but if you do see any weirdness or whatever, just let me know. Come on, Birdman. Give me some blackbirds. You're about 20 miles from the closest fire. Oh hey, sweet, got a blackbird. Oh, that's not good. Black brings mystery from the void. Mysterious woman. Empty-hearted. What views she with those cold eyes? A flood of sight and sound. Alright man, stay safe. Stay indoors. Don't go out. Alright, cool. Black was fine. I'm just gonna go through them in order. I think I did a red one, but I'm just gonna do it just in case. Let's hopefully we get lucky. Theoretically, it should get easier the lower the chance. There's no guarantees. Yeah, blue's been the most common by far. Gonna push you off the mountain, bro. I wish there was ways to mess with the RNG so that it always gives you a certain color bird. Maybe speedrunners will figure it out. Yellow bird. So it's been blue and yellow, blue and yellow. Chances are I'm probably not going to see a red bird this time around. But you never know. You never know. Come on. No. It was blues and yellows all around. Lame. Alright, no more sun. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed and come back again. But I got my blackbird, so... Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Conveniently, whenever you go to sleep, time goes forward 12 hours or whatever it is, the exact 180 opposite of whatever the clock is. So I guess that would effectively be 12 hours. 12 hours a day and 12 hours a night. Yes, please. And then it's going to go from Tears Day to Leaves Day. Is that right? Or is it still going to be Tears Day? No, it's Leaves Day. All right, cool. I should probably use an octopus to get there so I have more time. Yeah, it's okay. It's not a big deal. The Octokiss lets me go back to my last save point immediately. But it's an item you consume, and so I don't think I want to waste them. Otherwise I'm going to have to buy some more from the guy who sells them. There's only one spot in the game that I've seen that sells them. I think it's like Octochew or Octolips or something like that. Octokiss. Let's get that red bird, bro. You never see this guy's face, by the way. Or at least I haven't seen it yet. Come on, give me a red bird. Don't let me down. Red bird, please. No! Yes. Yes. And yes. Please sit. We doing it? Yeah. Alright, cool. Red brings love and impulse. The king dons red robes. He seems so carefree, yet inside passion. He overflows with love. Alright, I think I've seen that one before, so... Boy, you guessed all the bird colors. Hey, that was the last one I needed to get. Most impressive.
ともして口をは
Never seen that before.
試させるようにしたとろうと
You have an eye for birds. Oh, you have a very long nose, bro. You look weird.
もわも
For that, I give you love. Hey, sweet. Okay.
ともして口をは
My regards to Yoshida. Oh, he's the bird that's in the castle town. You have, you know. All right, sweet. Okay, let me mark this off my list. Cool, cool. All right, so it is now Leaves Day, which means I have Coin Day, and I have Echo Day after that. So I'm gonna go back to the town because I think there's something I need to do there at nighttime. So I've got a few days until Solar Day. Solar Day is when the fishing competition happens, so I think I can spare going to the town to talk to Yoshida, which is the bird guy, like I said. He's a walking bird that can talk to you and he looks weird. He was the guy that I had to hitch a ride with to go to the Monkey Island. Yes, please. Let's go to Rainbow Rocks. Rainbow, rainbow. Very cool. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can talk to the king. Oh, that's Yoshida. Alright, Yoshida. I need to show him. I've already showed him a bunch of people's cards. I haven't done all of them, so I'm just gonna do them real quick. It was kind of a mechanic where, like, show the cards and show it to people and they'll tell you stuff about them. Hey, I got one of those too, the King's Business card. What a wild custom this country has. Twa, looks like yours has something written on the back. What the heck, huh? Writing on back of card. Secret plan. Come to my chambers at nightfall. I must tell you something in private. The minister must absolutely not know. Oh, I didn't even notice that. That was there the whole time? Word? Alright, well stop moving, Yoshida. Okay, so I guess I'm coming to the guy's place. A business card. This country's got some fun customs. Is that what you have to say about all of them? Business card. I've had that item since the beginning of the game, by the way. And normally you're supposed to show the bird some. He says, talk to me whenever you need help with specific items. And for some reason I never thought to show him the king's card. That's silly. I've shown it to everybody else except for him. You gotta respect your elders, buddy. Granby, and they can tell me about the hero. That there is a danger-begging individual. You best reconsider associations with such dubious fellas. Fair enough. That bird. You got any stuff? Ain't no bigger. If I show you the king's card, what do you say? I think I've already, yeah. He gave me trash. Carefree by name, carefree by nature. He needs to toughen up, he's gotta be firm. I showed him a card before and then he gave me some of his trash. Which I then used to get a ghost spirit later on. Alright, I guess I need to go talk to the king at nightfall. Apparently in his chambers. And I don't know where the king sleeps. I think he sleeps in the back of the castle. He's going to... Today is finished. If you want to talk, come tomorrow after I feed my birdies. Alright, I'm going to follow you to your bedroom because he told me to go to your bedroom. So I'm just going to follow you and see where you go. Because it's definitely nighttime. Actually, can I show you this now? I probably can't, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, he doesn't care. Does not care one iota. Alright. So... There you are. I'm going to guess that you're going to come out of this door over here. Clearly. Which one's your bedroom? Upstairs, maybe? Yeah. I feel like I did talk to him before, and he ignored me. Yeah, because he was writing on his thing. But there was some notes in here or something. I remember reading notes about a secret plan. The King's Sketch Diary. My World Reformation Plans. See, now that I see this, it kind of makes sense because this is all foreshadowing of stuff that I did previously in the game. Like, for example, the 100-bird flock, I had to do that to go to the Monkey Island. And then the fireworks thing was the puzzle I solved, talking to the fireworks people. And then the badge is on there. That's the Hager badge. And Hager's like the big head dude. But I didn't know what that meant when I first saw it, you know. So he's making plans on his little cartoon book, which is hilarious. There was a book somewhere else. He is deeply absorbed in the act of painting. Alright, so if I show you your card, you will talk to me. Oh. You're here. Oh, I had to keep this talk away from the minister's earshot. This talk shot his ears. He declared a waste of money and shut it down. Forsooth, I want to ask you a large favor. Will you hear me out? Will you help me with my world reformation plans? Fly us to the moon. I think the minister's plan is no good. So me and Dr. Hager have been developing a lunar surface research vessel. There it goes. That's my rocket ship. Until recently, one day I lost contact with him. I wonder what is up with that. If you desire to assist me, you can deliver this letter to Dr. Hager himself. Alright, cool. I know exactly where it is. He's a it looks like he ate an entire encyclopedia. Cool. And what happens if I show you this? Well, can I show it to you? What is it? If you want to help, take that important letter to Dr. Hager. Okay. Okay, cool. I can't read it, can I? Alright, well I'm gonna put these cards up because obviously don't need them. But I do need that letter, so good to know. Alright, so we'll put that there. Do I want to go to Dr. Hager's now? It is nighttime on Leaves Day. Next day is Coins Day. Okay, I'm in town now, so the one hint that I got was to go back to Yoshida at nighttime. So while I'm here in town, I'm gonna go find Yoshida and give him a bit of talking to. Yoshida-san, Yoshida-san. Yoshida-san. Alright, so I took him and his little bird cage to a new world. And apparently, look at that spaceship go. Alright, Yoshida-san lives behind the bar. You follow the pathway. You see him walk back there. And he's in his cage. What's up, bro? What's going on? It's been too long, Cyber. Did you get the drink out of your system? Yes, last time I went with him, I flew to an island and drank some monkey liquor. And it knocked me out for like 2 days. And hey, how you been? Me? Well, you know me. I'm taking a break from the business, just trying to take it easy. Actually, I'm thinking of going back to school. I'm talking about college? What? Hey, you should come study with me. It's never too early for college. Okay. Sure. Hey, when I'm about to go to a class, I'll give you a holler. I'll come over to your house. Yeah, I guess I'm going back to my house then. That's funny. Can I just go straight there? With my choo-choo? I need to buy more of those. Alright, let's use it. Gotta eat it. Eat it? Eat it. Who messaged me? Oh, okay. And I guess I'm going to bed? Is that right? Good evening. Hello, Cyber. Let's go to school. I guess we're going to school. That's funny. Whoa. Oh, there's a bunch of people here. They brought the school to my house. That's hilarious. Wait, the owl is the teacher? I've always wondered about that. I've seen that owl flying around. We have a new student at tonight's Midnight University, Cyber. Everyone, let's show him support. You're the new kid, so you gotta sit in the back. I didn't even realize they were outside of my house. Class is now in session. So the old man is there in the bottom right corner. Beehav, which is a pirate guy, he was hiding behind the rock. The guitar people's here. Who's that guy in the bottom left? Is that Adder? Is that the guy that was in the temple? I think so, maybe. We'll be studying the moon. Okay. Pay attention to the parts you can understand. Ground dwellers and moon dwellers lived in harmony. There was a recent bizarre phenomenon. The dwellers no longer recollect the existence of the moon dweller? Well shoot, if they were such good friends, why'd they forget about them? The truth is, humans are forgetful. I wonder how those long-forgotten moon dwellers fare now. Perhaps more bizarre, the people of the city have now created a hero. The hero now scours the land, massacring straggling moonlings. Oh, so all the monsters are not monsters. They lived on the moon. That's what it is. Hold up, Teach. Would you say if we let this continue, even us birds might be in trouble? We must investigate the root of the changes happening to this world. All we know for certain, something has happened to the moon's door of light. That something has obliterated the precious moonlight. Yeah, there is no moonlight. That's actually a good point. So hey, what can we do? How can we help discover the cause? The best course of action, go to the moon and investigate directly. Oh hey, you're right, that sounds good. Long ago, the moon was as close to us as a next-door neighbor. But fortunately, the ages have changed this. Today, reaching the moon requires a long trip through outer space. Aw, heck. That sounds too far away. I'm discovering deep lore, Jahan. Unflyable even for a bird. I'm going to midnight school and I'm learning about the moon's relationship to the earth. Apparently moon people and earth people used to be friends, but they forgot because humans are forgetful. And I just learned that the monsters on the planet are not actually monsters, they're moonlings. And the hero is killing all the moonlings. Deep lore reveals, man. So now we're talking about having to go back to the moon. A flicker of the memory of the moon yet remains within humanity. King Carefree the 13th and Dr. Hager. If they can finish developing their rocket, we can travel to the moon. Wow, hey, I gotta get a ticket on that rocket racket. I gotta get a ticket. The moon looked great on a travel brochure. Space the great infinity. Soon morning's light shall break the sky. Thus conclude the night's lecture. Sweet. I think there's a couple more lessons. Oh hey, I gathered some love. I forgot about that. The man in the Twilight Canyon was actually what? I need 23. Yep. Love still dots this world. Please seek out the scattered love. So I believe if I sleep a couple more times, they'll come to my house for more lore stuff. So I'm just gonna sleep a bunch more times. It's Coins Day, so actually, in reality, I should probably... No, I'm gonna sleep again. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep again. They should come again. Yeah, okay, cool. Good evening. Hello, Cyber. Let's go to school. And then Echo Day, I can go attempt the fishing thing again. Here comes another lesson. It's so funny because I've seen that owl flying around in the town, and I didn't know what his significance was. Today we'll be studying dreams. Who's had an interesting dream lately? Ooh, me. Pick me. Yes, Yoshida? I had a wild dream the other day about a goddess. Oh. So there was a TV in a little room, yeah? I flipped the switch and I saw myself in the TV. At first I thought, wowzers. Then the next thing I knew, I was at a hot spring. It involved popping music with cups of colored water. I was kind of shocked. Then I thought, hey, a hot bath sounds good. When are we getting to the part with the goddess? I'm getting there, buddy. So I was feeling good and hot in the bath, just living it up. Then I see this dame walking up. So I ask, you need me to wash your back? Except all smooth like. And she says, you must help Cyber. So I said, yes ma'am. How was I going to refuse? Then snap, in an instant I was surrounded by sunflowers. Hearts were flying everywhere around me, so it was a pretty good dream, if a bit weird. That was a dream. This is a dream. If that world is a dream, does that mean this world is also a dream? Us birds possess a unique knack for dream remembrance. We must remember also to celebrate our birdliness. Wow, hey, I learned something new about birds. As long as we do not forget our dreams, we can hear the moonlings' cries for help. There's no way humans will be able to do it. After all, they're so forgetful. Cyber, tell us, do you remember your dreams? I ain't got a clue what I dreamed about even last night. Cyber's dreams. How soon morning's light shall break the sky. Thus concludes the night's lecture. Okay. Cool. Alright, now, since it's Echo Day, I have a little bit of time. I am going to go to the restaurant and eat some fish food. What's up, buddy? If this doesn't work, I'm going to come back later because I got other things I got to be doing anyway. Am I going the right way? Hold on. Let me think about this. I'm not going the right way. I'm going... That's towards the mushroom place. I need to go through the desert. Rocking out, buddy. Getting that deep lore. So all the humans don't remember their day-to-day stuff, I guess, because they're so forgetful. But birds remember. And the moonlings, they remember. And some of them even talk, actually, when you catch them. It's kind of interesting. They say they're monsters, but really they're just aliens, I guess. Living on the moon. And apparently this guy's really a bird because he had a really big nose. Alright, so I learned a funny thing about this restaurant. If you order the most, well, it's not really the most expensive thing, it just says market price. If you order the caviar dish, while you're eating it, you hear frog noises. You hear frog croaking. And I think that is the clue that tells you that caviar is tadpole. Ah, welcome. I will be.
I'm just kidding. I don't.
Thank you.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna give you. Oh, I can. That's not a right. Hello. What's the guard talk? Oh, I'm gonna give you. Oh, I can.
Let me get that wine service, baby. I also realized that the chef in the back there, he's a cat. Because he's got like weird cat eyes and he keeps like doing the thing that cats do when they lick themselves. Yeah, you see that? Alright, so kiri. Yeah, the black caviar. When you eat the black caviar, it makes frog noises, which I believe that is supposed to be a subtle hint to let you know that you're supposed to give a tadpole to the ghost in the haunted mansion. I don't know if you guys were there that stream, but you're supposed to feed this ghost a series of things back to back, and the last item he asks is something like caviar. I want something like caviar. And the only thing you can give him that he'll eat is a tadpole, because you hear the frog noises when you're eating the black caviar. And they mentioned something about going into... Yeah, okay. So it was... I don't think it was last stream. I think it was a stream before that. But when they're talking to you while you're eating that meal, they talk about how the old man in the cave was the one who told this chef about the ingredients and gave him the ingredients for the food. When you eat the sand cactus... Oh, okay. Yeah, I appreciate it. Like, the game tells you. Like, the game basically... It's very subtle, but the game does tell you.
Okay. Oh, what's the guard talking? I don't know. Maybe he just.
So I just thought it was neat. Like, I found out in retrospect that, yeah, that's what you were supposed to get. Bug saute. I have to go back to that fishing spot. One of the microchips that I got had a picture on it that says I have to go fish there, and I'm pretty sure I have to get a game station. Here you go. You get one game station to give to Gino, or to Noji, because he says he wants to see one. But in order to build the rocket, I think I have to get another one.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, I can get.
Kiri. Eating it should raise one's fishing power. So I'm hoping that this actually does raise my fishing powers. Cool. Kenji says we can only serve one per day. Welcome. So yeah, it was cool that... I mean, it's like real subtle, right? So they give you all the clues you need. The fact that the old man is the one that gave him the ingredients. The old man is only ever in the mushroom cave. The fact that they call it black caviar. And that the ghost guy says he wants caviar. And then while you're eating it, you hear frog noises, like rivets and croaks and stuff. That's like, yeah, okay. They're not telling you specifically that you need to get a frog or a tadpole or whatever, but like it's hinting pretty strongly that that's where you're supposed to get it from. Super subtle hinting. There's a lot of examples of that in this game, especially for this end game stuff, the end final stuff. So I appreciate the subtleties. I don't think a game could be like made like this nowadays. I mean, well, you know, I don't know. Maybe I just can't think of any games off the top of my head that do the same kind of thing, like subtle puzzle solving, where you're expected to explore and talk to people to figure stuff out. All right, so I need to go to tropical fields, right? Yeah, fields. I do. Yeah, it'd have to be something indie, probably. You're right in that regard. All right, so I am going to pull all my bait. Where's my bait? Do I not have bait? Did I use all my bait? Oh no, this is bad. I'm not prepared. I didn't buy bait. Shoot. Okay, well, that sucks. I guess we're gonna have to improvise. No. Let me go buy more of those first. I definitely got you baited, you're right. I thought I had bait, but I must have used it all. Yeah, I think I used it all when I was trying to get the game station. No, I just realized what I did. I realized my mistake. But that's okay, I can buy more of the octolips. I should be able to buy a bunch of lips. I'm going to be starting the fishing competition middle of the day. But I need to buy more lips anyway, so... Octo-choose. Give me more. Thank you. That kind of reminds me of Fred Flintstone. I'm selling it all, baby. Give me octolips. I need a bunch of them. It looks like PSI. That guy kind of reminds me of Fred Flintstone. He doesn't talk, he uses signs that are shaped like him, coincidentally. Earlier, he wouldn't sell me anything because he couldn't sleep. Yeah, like Hubert, yeah. His puzzle was funny because you had to buy some chloroform. They sold chloroform in one of the shops, and then you have to force him to get knocked out. And once you do that, he he passes out, and he's like, and then that's when you can catch the ghost, because the ghost, or the spirit that's near him, is a monster that like eats dreams. And so, obviously the monster won't act if the person's not sleeping, so... Alright, so let's eat this. Go back to the house. And then we will take the plant. I gotta go back to town. Yes. Yes, please. Rainbow Rocks. I'm gonna go to the shop before it opens, because it's not open right now, but it will in the morning. Oh, I read the manual, by the way. They translated the manual, the original PlayStation manual for this game, on the mOOn website, and they updated it with like Switch graphics and things. Like they changed the controller to be a Switch controller, and they made all the pictures and everything look English. That little red dot in the timer actually means that time is passing. So if it's not blinking, that means time's not passing. Oh, he's drunk. Oh, I wasn't actually sobbing. I was just saying sob repeatedly like this. Sob. Okay. Okay. That's the bread man. He gets drunk on the bar and then goes back to his place. Does he have anything for sale down there? And that's the basis of one of the puzzles. You have to come back to him because he gets drunk and then goes back to his house and leaves the door unlocked so that you can follow him back into his bedroom and then catch him in the act of what he does. No, I don't want it. No. What else do you have? Okay. Yeah, you're supposed to buy chloroform from this guy to knock out the dude in the cave. Which is hilarious. Alright, since I have a little bit of time, I'm gonna see if I can go after the bread guy. I think it's tonight. Okay, it's locked. I've already probably keep it locked now. I can't do the puzzle anymore. Alright, but come morning, once he switches shops, he falls asleep for a little bit. He'll switch shops and then I can buy bait. I'm gonna be late to that guy's fishing hole, but at least I can put a little time into it. I'm hoping that the dish I ate actually helps with fishing. It's not BS. I understand it's RNG, but that was the only... I think everything in this game is programmed very specifically and with intent. And so I don't think the game would have went out of its way to say that it helps you with your fishing if it didn't actually do anything. So I'm going to hope that it actually helps me catch things better. And we'll see. And if not, then I can go on to the next thing, because I have a whole list of things I wrote down of what I should check out here. Lord knows we got plenty of other things to do, including going to class one more time, midnight college. Normally I would go pick my own bait, but I used all of it previously to get that game station, and I'm probably going to have to troll for bait again in the forest. That's the easiest way to get bait. You go in the forest whenever, it's like certain days. I don't know which days of the week it is, but you can hear it once you walk into the tropical forest. There's like a bunch of noises that clue you in that that there's bait spawning. Let me buy your stuff. Otherwise, the other place you gotta buy bait is here. And it's 10 yenum a bait. No, I already bought one. No, stop. I keep tapping the button too fast. Watching, I mean, I think this game is like built for speedruns because there's a lot of interesting pathing possibilities. The game is essentially open, really, from the start. You can do about 80% of the things in the world, I think, at the very beginning. And there's only a few things that are locked by level, just because you have to have enough action to be able to reach it. But I could definitely see how this game could be easily, you know, like speedrunned. 100% though is not probably easy because there's a lot of RNG crap. And unless they figure out a way to manipulate RNG effectively, I honestly don't think there's an easy way to do it and get everything, you know. Yeah, but it's not 100% like Metroid 100%, right? Like if you do the correct routing on Metroid, I can't eat that, of course. I'm eating the wrong thing. Yeah, especially since the game is in Unity, like people will figure out, I think, sooner rather than later, maybe through the code or something. Yes. How to manipulate the game. Tropical fields. Around the corner of the entire way. That's yeah, like isn't that the game with the crazy like amount of cards you're supposed to collect or whatever, and that's completely dependent on like battles and things. That is insane to me. I don't even see. I can't fathom that. So funny. Yeah, I think it's like freaking masochistic tendencies of gamers. Down here? Yeah. I hope this is it. Yeah, I think so. Alright. Gonna meet your competition and hopefully this food works. Oh, you just set up. Sweet. Time for my fishing contest. I'm in. I know how it is fish. Alright, here we go. Good luck. Hope for the best. Already off to a bad start. Horrible. Watch this be trash. Yeah, it's a fish. I'll take it. Unless I get these next ones quickly, it's not gonna work. Nope. Yeah, I've already lost. So maybe eating the food doesn't do anything. Completely RNG. And then just my luck, they gave me a harder fish to catch. The big fish. Not doing me any favors. I'll probably end up doing this on my own time, like off stream, until I finally get it. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's worth a shot. The issue is the competition is only on one day, so virtue of that happening only on the single day. So I caught 5 things, but 2 of them were trash. So, and it may have slightly increased the amount of fish that I caught, but it's not, you know, it's not enough to do the thing with 5. Out more than 5 fish to keep at it. Yeah. I definitely caught more than I would normally have, I think. Because that was 6, right? 6 before the time ran out. But if the RNG dictates that I don't get fish, you know, if I'm picking up trash, then it's just like, what else can I do at that point? Yeah, 6 bites, right. So, 6 bite, where's my 5th? There it is, right there. So, yeah. Slightly better than I did before, for sure. But the first, yeah, exactly. The first one took forever. 6 bites, though, is more than I've ever had. I think in previous attempts, I never got more than 5. So maybe there's something to it, but it would have to be tested to see if it actually does make a difference. And the problem is you have to set it up, because you only have 1 day a week. I don't know if sleeping resets it. That's the other thing. Sleeping is how you save, right? But sleeping might reset it. So I would have to technically have a save file on the previous day, then work my way to all the way to get the food, then walk and potentially wait at the fishing hole for a day and a half of whatever game time, and then do it, as opposed to like just having a save file on Solar Day, the morning of Solar Day, and then teleporting straight there. So I guess it's worth trying, but I'm gonna do it. I'll probably do it off stream. I'll just do it off stream. I do want to go for the 100%, but I don't want to. I don't want it to take forever. So I'm gonna wait for it to turn to nighttime, then go to bed, and then that should put me into midnight school. Hello, good evening. Let's go to school. Get some more of that sweet lore. Okay. Hey, Teach. I got a question. How did humans get so forgetful in the first place? That is a pertinent question. Humans. That's us. Humans are mysterious creatures. When the moonlight vanished, they became absent-minded. Humans forgot about the existence of the moonlings. They forgot the contents of their own dreams. They've forgotten the confusion of the day. They've forgotten the confusion of the day the moonlight vanished. They've even forgotten that they have forgotten. Me, I'll never forget that day. I was in the city, the humans were going panic wild. Thanks, Tim Rogers. A dragon ate the moonlight. It'll eat the city next. Bunch of yappy whiners. Then nothing, they stopped caring that the moon was gone. So it goes with humans. Humans are pretty bad. It's a little on the nose, isn't it? Humans forget all. Sadness, happiness, all forgotten. Where will the tide of fate take them? Whatever shall become of Moon World. Soon, morning's light. Oh, that was a short lesson. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Is there any more lessons? I'm just curious. They all happen at nighttime, so. Go back to bed. Good evening. Alright, we're going to school. I have sad news. I've reached the mandatory retirement age. After tonight's class, bird law states that I must retire. This will be the last one. Okay. Conveniently, I have just one more topic. I am well versed in bird law. Wow, this sounds good. That is love. Love? 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 Yes. Concerns love. Let's begin with a question. What is love? Wow, I never heard such a tough question. Within a dream, the moon goddess whispers, if you are full of love, the door will open. On that stone slab they found in my village, which was the chip, by the way, it was the ROM, the microchip. It was written that the world is full of love. And Cyber is out there collecting love. That's true. Love hides in untellably many crannies of this world. Am I the only one who doesn't even know what love is, though? Class, learn from Yoshida's honesty. Never be afraid to declare when you don't know something. Declaration of ignorance is the first step in the journey of knowledge. Ooh! Truth. Spit that truth. So who can answer the question? What is love? One among you stands frightfully close to the answer. Who'd you mean? I am referring to Cyber. Cyber? Pretty good. Yeah, Cyber, you go, buddy. This question haunts us. You need an answer right away today. Consider this your homework until we meet again. In some night sky somewhere, we find our own answers. 100 people, 100 unique loves. Well then, As of tonight, Midnight University enters a hiatus. Farewell, my Midnight University students. Are there really 100 characters in this game? I guess, yeah, I guess there might be. Between all the robots in Technopolis and the people, if you count the little individual birds there, the monkeys, yeah, there might be 100 people. Interesting. Well, I know what I gotta do, which is I gotta go back and restart my business from scratch. I gotta put all this knowledge to use. Alright, hey, we got some love. Sweet. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, Moon Goddess. Let's see what love you got today. Yoshida's ready to try again, thanks to you and Professor Owl. 22 more love. Okay, I'm going to take that letter to Dr. Hager so I can start the process of building that rocket. So let's go south. Yes. Fields. I'm gonna see if it's bait day. I don't think it is, but if it is, great. No, I don't hear the... I don't hear it. No, not bait day. Okay. Otherwise, you hear the... If it was bait day and the little guys were spawning, you'd hear like the little tinkling sound. There's like a little sound that happens rhythmically, and that's the moon baits popping up. Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Alright. Dr. Hager will know what to do with this letter. I got it from the king. The king said, take this letter to Dr. Hager, we got a plan. And I said, aight. Let's go. Let's go! Alright, Dr. Hager. Let me be clear. I do not acknowledge that you saved me. I did save you, though. I saved you from that haunted house. Alright, look at this thing. Tell me what I need to do with it. What? A letter from the king. Hand it over. Hager, my dear friend, the boy you see before you wants to help with my Fly Us to the Moon project. As you know, we still lack a pilot. How about this boy? He could pilot the probe vessel. Pretty nice idea, right? Do your best for the world. For the world? For people? Such hypocritical lines creep me out. Hypocrites everywhere. Makes me want to scream. Scream! I screamed! No matter how kindly the king says so, I do not recognize you as a pilot. You are a student, an apprentice, a rookie. If you truly want to pilot this rocket, you must help us finish building it. I will explain the details now. You will listen. Hagergraphy? This is Hager Space Rocket 7. Designed with barreloid technology to actualize theoretical hypotheses. With this, I will transcend the ceiling of the world. This vessel will fly us to the moon. Fly me to the moon. We still require the following materials. You will find them. For our navigation system, an old 32R-1 circuit. Materials to develop a cooling system. For the rocket propulsion, materials to develop an MCM engine. 100 liters of HR-103 strength alcohol. Materials to develop a power console. Did you get all that? If you got all that, go get all that. Now go. to get more materials. Alright, well, I already have most of the stuff. I know I need the game station, which I don't have. So I'm gonna put this stuff up. This trash. This trash. I'm gonna keep the bait because I'm gonna need that in a bit. And then the fish can go away. Alright, so he wants a bunch of stuff. I know the alcohol is one of those things. And the fireworks. And potentially the microchip, because we stole it from the robot. Let's see. And game station, which I don't have. I have to fish another one. And something for refrigeration. The refrigerator. Do I have to give him a refrigerator? Well, yeah, the clue on the chip definitely said that 2 of the items would come from the mushroom forest. And one of them was a rectangular shape. So I'm going to guess that I need a refrigerator. Well, it's because the chips. I don't know if you were there when I was decoding these chips. Here, I'll show you what they do. Is it this one? Maybe it was that one. And maybe it was. Let's see. Tau slate. Where is it? All right. So all these slates, chips, gifts, whatever. You plug them into this machine, and then you can read what's on the chip, right? So you find a bunch of these in different spots by solving different puzzles. You put it in the machine, and it kind of decodes what it is. So, for example, this is how I solved the puzzle of finding the fishing spot in the cave. And this literally gives you what some of the words are. There's 2 of them. There's 2 chips, and both of them have different aspects of the language. So I was able to suss out, okay, there's different colors, which all correspond with the mushroom colors. And then there's words talking about rituals, nighttime, daytime, blah, blah, blah. And so based on that, on the words that they taught me in the cave and the other chip, I was able to figure out, okay, I'm supposed to eat these mushrooms in a certain order, and then that lets me do the quest. But it wasn't until I decoded that chip. And so the one chip in specific, I hope it's this one, but if not, I just want to show the example. This one was the one that I used to figure out how to build the firework. You have to make a firework out of. There's a fire. One of the earlier streams I did. You go into with the old Japanese man, and he needs you to. It's literally. It looks like that. It's like a big circle, and you're supposed to fill in the different numbers. There's like a set number of numbers for each one. And you got to pop the correct numbers with the chemicals as they laid out within the firework. And so you have to figure out based on this. They don't give you everything, right? Like they take out 3 of them, but you have to deduce based on what those numbers are. It's kind of like a Sudoku puzzle, I guess. Like, you know, this plus this equals the yada yada. So like 5 plus 4 equals 9, right? From top to bottom. And so on the top slot, you would put the 5, in the middle slot, you would put the 4, and then you put the 9 on the bottom. And so that's what you use to solve that particular puzzle. It's kind of neat. Anyway, but yeah, like that's finding those slates. Once you get to this point, it tells you a little bit about what the chip does, and then you're supposed to suss out the rest of the meaning from it. And these are probably like the most like discreetly, like this is a hint type thing that's not related to. Yeah, I'll show them all to you because you obviously didn't see them all. But this is like what's related to. If you don't pay attention to the game, like these are going to be your closest things to like, hey, this is what this is like hitting you over the head with what a hint is. The Kakunte stone is probably the other language, the other half of the language chip. Yeah, and then this one tells you like different words. Yeah, the ritual, mourning, domansa, and then they tell you in the cave a couple more words. So you use all those pieces to figure it out. And then what I was trying to show you, I got this one from the haunted house, I think. Okay, so I believe this has to do with the dragon. I haven't gotten this far, so it's a clue for something. Talking about flying past the ceiling, and it looks like a bunch of gates, maybe. And there's a dragon, so maybe I'm supposed to pass through 4 gates to get to where the dragon is on the moon. But I'm not sure. We'll find out soon enough once I build the rocket. And then this one, what is this one? This one I found in here, I believe. Okay, so yeah, check this out. They show you what you need and where to get it in little pictograms. But you notice the curve. That's the shape of the rocket, right? Like the curve that's there, and you can see the fin at the bottom. The doctor explicitly tells you need, alcohol fuel. You need a chip to control it or whatever. And so like you get the alcohol from the monkey island when you do the little rhythm mini game. And then you get the chip from the robot. You have to like open up a robot and solve a puzzle. And so like, those are like very discreetly what you're supposed to do. And then there's another chip that has the other half of the rocket, which maybe it's this one. Let's see. Octopus slate. Yeah, so that was my hint that I needed the fish. Because you can see the other half of the rocket, right? And then obviously you see the mushroom. And so the game station is the one up top because it looks like a little console with a controller. And then that's the rectangle I was talking about. So both of those items you get from fishing, which I'm because it's refrigerant, I'm thinking it's the refrigerator. And then the last thing obviously is from the fireworks place. There's the firework, the home, he lives in that little tube with all the Japanese characters on the exterior, and then he throws out a firework at the end of every day. And so when you help him solve that firework puzzle using the other chip with the little pictogram, then you can get his firework, which I already have. So, it's pretty cool. I forget, the other ones I think are more lore related. Like Story of a Fallen Boy, like that's literally the beginning of the game. Foreshadowing like the events. When I first saw this, I didn't get it, but I should have thought about it more. But it's like very clearly the kid is falling out of the TV. He lands on Moon World, and then there's a rocket going to the moon. So it's like, okay, yeah, that's just what the game's about, I guess. And then this one, you can do this from solving a little mini puzzle. This one was what? This one I don't really know. I found an arrow pretty early on. The dog, I think, buried it in the ground, and so I guess that this is sort of referring to the arrow being the thing that like made the hero. If you show the arrow item to one of the soldiers in the bar when they're drunk, they'll give you a story about like how the armor worked. It's like, yeah, somebody put the armor on and it attached to them and they can't take it off, and now they're the hero. So it's like implying that maybe the hero is not consciously maybe going around killing stuff, but he's doing it because the armor's cursed or something like that. And I'm guessing that part of the reason why this happened was because of the arrow. I'm sure there's some story behind it that's like in folklore, but I haven't found anything else in the game that explains it beyond that. And then this last one, Oh, this one's silly. This is just, yeah, okay. So this is telling you that there's an old man who lives in a windmill house, and this is cluing you in that there's actually a base underneath the windmill house. But I solved this one pretty early on without the chip. I didn't know the chip was even associated with this. It's just cluing you in that, yeah, there's a base under there, and you got to figure out how to get there using the little side. It's got one of those like barrels filled with hot water that you always see like in Japan and anime and stuff. Like people live in the countryside, so they take that's how they take their baths. You solve the puzzle inside the house, and then you're able to get into their base underneath. All right, so yeah, those are all the chips. I'm gonna put those up. I believe I can start handing this guy parts then, but I'm gonna have to leave to go get stuff. So I will hand this guy everything I've got so far. Signal liqueur, you say? You mucus dripping see-through rube? Any other nonsense you could bring me would be better than this. Oh, no, wait a moment. You fool, you've done it. Now you've really done it. I mean that as a compliment. I mean you have done it. You have done a good thing. This is a usable item. Well done, you dolt. Okay, thanks. Thanks for the compliment. The music changed. Alright, take this. Hekichi's firework? Now you've really done it. I think his language is derived from German, it sounds like. Actually, hold on. Before I do all this, there was a room that I needed to check out. I'm looking at my notes here, and I see that I forgot that room. In the previous stream, I was going through rooms, and I was putting them into the little elevator thing. And there's a room I'm supposed to go to where I missed some love. So I have to talk to everybody in that room. Yeah, I gotta get the game station, true. I got one, and I already gave the Noji. Alright. Supposed to go here. Oh hey, what's up? What's up, girl? Yeah. And I'm pretty sure it's 199. Let's see. All the rocket parts. Alright, so in here, I was searching this room before and I didn't get any love for it. That's because I'm expected to talk to everybody in this room, which means all 12 robots. And I have to do it while everybody's in here. Or rather, I need to do it before. Yeah, I have to do it up to the point where everybody's in the room and not one person less. It's kind of like a game of skill, I guess. Boom, 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 boom. I already got the rest of the monsters, and we saw their performance last stream, which was kind of cool. Alright, so apparently there is something I have to do back at the kingdom. And so right now it's what, Blaze Day? Tomorrow's Tier Day? Is that right? Yeah, Tier Day. Okay, so I'll have to go to back to the town at tier day. I think so. I should be able to stay here till the rest of this day is over. Oh, are you finished? Why are you sad?
I'm sad. Frustrated. I kind of say, well, I knew it. I knew it was coming. Or I told you about the trivia.
Yeah.
All these officers. Well, one particular, she was gonna do all this.
And she didn't do it.
Didn't do it.
Of course not.
Like I literally okay. I text her this morning, right? I'm like, okay, whatever. She gonna work. She might respond, might not respond. She can get to it when she get a chance. She didn't respond to me when I text her in the morning. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll try to contact her a different time, or I can wait a little bit until she's free enough to talk to me. And guess what?
What?
I saw her posting shit on Facebook. Like she got all the time in the world, writing long ass messages. I'm like, okay, I need to text you again because you obviously have time and obviously, didn't respond to my message because you forgot. That's why I don't like adding people as a friend on Facebook. It tears me up because I see people. Anyway, so I text her and she finally responded. She was like, oh, we only have 2 people that registered for the trivia, so is it even worth putting it together? Like, is it even worth having it? And I was like, well, we already went through the hassle of planning it and advertising for it, and you're gonna just completely void it, And she's like, but it would be more hassle if we're gonna put it on they call it like a quiz it. It's where you host your trivia.
Like an online website or something like that.
Yeah, like a scoreboard or whatever. And I'm like, well, did you do it? No. She's like, no, I don't think, frankly. Okay, that's what she said.
She just doesn't want to do it. That's all.
I cannot believe, I can't say I'm surprised. I was kind of expecting it because she has forgotten about meetings before. She has, dropped things before.
Yeah.
Like I told you, right? She said she sent me the flyer. She didn't. I had to ask her for it, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I realized I didn't include you in it." So I know she's dropped balls before. So it will be a hassle because we don't have the actual game put together yet, and we only have 2 people registered. We can also just use the prizes for something else.
She's just making excuses.
And then she said, she was like, here's what, I can't believe she said this. I was really gonna just if we were meeting in person, I would have stand up. Are you serious? Anyways, this is text. So this it's up to you if you want to put it together. You can just plug and play on the website, and it's fun because it has a leaderboard and music and stuff. I'm just going to leave it up to you guys because I have to be honest, I don't think I'm going to have time to put everything together between now and then. Again, she says she wanted to do it. Okay. I typically don't say no when people want to do things. And so she said she was on go get this Quizlet thing. I told her, have you used Kahoot? I've heard people that use this before. Have you tried this? And I can set it up. She's like, oh no, I found this thing, Quizlet. It's free. We're gonna do it. Okay, I've never used it before, so I'm assuming. Anyways. So I don't know if people will be willing to attend because there's no incentive and no extra credit. Because, investors aren't going to give extra credit if you go to a trivia. It's just, it's sad, but it's the truth. And
yeah.
It was partially her idea for the trivia. I am just kind of sitting back. Again, I'm actually not the talker during meetings. They go all the way up in the skies and in everything, dreaming big. I actually don't, talk all of that stuff. They do. And now it's coming back at me to bite me in the ass.
Yeah.
Because they're not doing what they said they were going to do. So she's like, yeah, why are we doing this? We should just forget about it. Like she's texting me.
She's just trying to. Yeah.
Tonight is Tuesday night. It happens Thursday night, 2 days before, and she's telling me this. And this is after I caught her posting on Facebook.
Yeah,
She
you
gotta
said
fucking
that.
tell me she's
You said
busy.
that. Yeah, I know.
And then she fucking that's why I don't want to be anybody's friends on Facebook. Okay, it's sad. It's depressing. I don't want to do this. I don't want to know this. I don't want to connect the dots. You know. And I said, well, okay, if you can't do it, I'll put it together. Like she asked like twice. Do we want to go through it? Do we want to go? And I said yes, yes. And then the second time it's like, that's why I mentioned I'll just do the PowerPoint. I'll put together a fucking PowerPoint. Okay, how hard is a PowerPoint? For 2 people. Okay? For fucking questions and answer. I'm gonna do a fucking PowerPoint. No more quizzes. No more website. No more leaderboard. None of that shit. So, and she just stopped responding pretty much. She just stopped responding. I said, I understand you're busy. So, I'm just gonna do a PowerPoint. And next event, we can just do whatever the fucking shit professor want to do. And then they will give us extra credit and it will be boring as shit. Because we'll just listen to people talking about school stuff.
Right.
Like more politics stuff. Like as if we don't already get enough boring shit at school, we're getting more just off school. But at least it's no effort on our end. We just have a guest speaker. You know, there's no effort made here.
That's lame. I'm sorry you went through all that trouble to have her basically just not do anything. It's stupid.
Basically, it had been just Tilly, Felicia, and me. Everybody else was just kind of dead. Okay? And then, obviously, after some time, nobody's doing anything. And I'm the one kind of like, hey, updates?
Yeah, well, of course.
Are you alive? Are you still here?
You're the only one that's taking care of it.
I'm the only one that actually, like, I don't like to talk big, you know. I like action than speaking. For me, I'm a doer instead of a speaker. And whatever. I did my part of the duties, you know. I said I was gonna do this, I did it. You know, I went to the extra mile of monitoring other people, and she didn't do it. She didn't do it.
You should have just done it yourself. If you could have, I mean, anyway.
I mean, now I'm gonna. Yeah, that's the point. Because she was just like, why are we going through the effort? There's no effort.
It's why is she going through it?
She said it herself. She said, be
so
honest
silly.
with you. I'm like, you shameless bitch. She said, yeah, she said, be honest with you. I don't think I'm gonna have time to put together anything between now and then.
Well, if she didn't want to do it, she just said it. Should have just said it right away.
She should have said it earlier. Yes. Yeah. It was. I mean, it really upsets me. And I'm like, dude, managers are so easy. If they actually are managers, they can reprimand the person. They can write it up. They can do. I am like nothing. I have the worst type of situation. I don't get paid. First of all, nobody gives a shit about what I say. And I'm supposedly a leader. I am the leader as much as, I don't know, like, I can't even make an accurate analogy with comparing with me. Like, you know, I lead as much as, I guess, you know, life coach leads people who are like mentally depressed, and you know they're gonna do stupid shit. Like, right, what do I have control over them? I can give them advice. That's pretty much what I can do. They're not gonna listen, right? So I can't. I just feel like really annoyed. You know, this wasn't my idea. I hated trivia. You know me. I hated trivia. And it was an attempt, I guess. I hated that Dr. Hatcher or the advisor never want to be part of the planning. And then after we plan things, they have all these things to say about it. Like, I mean, it's just, you know, it's a shitty place. I would not recommend being a leader of a student organization because you have no authority, you don't get paid, but you're still expected to lead, you know, like what you regular leaders do, just without any of the benefits or recognition.
Yeah.
I don't know why I chose to do this. But here's what I thought anyways, like after the semester, I'm like, okay, it's time to rotate. I already hold this position for a year. I'm gonna step away or step down, do a different position. So y'all, if somebody wants to take over, I think that's a fair thing to do. Like, you know, student organization especially. So I'm just gonna let whoever do whatever. Yeah, because I can't believe her. Like, I do not, like, here's just so, like, I'm not even, like, following her. I just accepted her Facebook friend request. But then, apparently, I still see what she posts anyways, right? You know, follow button, but I still see it. I didn't follow her. I still see her post. And that just immediately raised the flag. Like, it got me so pissed off. You can't say you're busy while posting shit on Facebook all the time. No. I don't
Is she doing
care.
that during work or is it after hours
Yeah,
stuff?
she posted like, when I saw it, which was an hour ago, she posted an hour. So it was about 7 o'clock, which is people who pretty much get off time now. And
She
when
just
I
doesn't
saw
wanna do
that,
it.
I texted her immediately.
Caught her on Facebook.
Yes, caught her on Facebook.
That's messed
You know,
up.
I mean, I can't stand it. Like, for me, like, I hate, you know, I try at least my best. I'm only a human, right? I try my best not to say, oh, I'm busy. I can't do this. I can't do this. I tell myself, okay, how do I do this? Can I manage it? I don't say how busy I am. Like, I don't look at it that way. I look at how do I manage it. I don't look at, like, again, in a negative way. How do I not manage it because I'm busy?
Right.
I look at the other way. I try not to tell people I'm busy, even though I'm doing all this other crap, right?
Right, yeah. You're supposed to
Yeah.
like prioritize your time and schedule
And I
things.
don't, at the same time, put my foot in my mouth. I saying I'm gonna do all these things and not do them. I try, at least as a human being, as much being human, making mistakes as I do, I recognize that, you know, that's a thing, and I try my best not to. If I say I was gonna do something, I'd do it. I don't want to overestimate myself, underestimate myself. You know, shit happens sometimes, yes. If that does happen, I will notify in advance. I don't get people knocking my door, what's going on.
Right.
I try to be proactive about it so I don't screw people over. But I have to understand also, not everybody is like this. Not everybody gives a shit about this because, again, it's not paid. Nobody gives a shit, right?
It's volunteer.
It's volunteer, yes. And sometimes I feel like just because it's volunteering doesn't mean you can do a shitty job.
Well, while I'm here, I'm going to show you the caviar thing. You can hear the frog sound effects.
And just that's encouraging. That's another reason why it hurts me, or it kind of, I would say, embedded in my memory how much MomoCon, what they did to me was distasteful. Like, okay, I made a mistake. I was upfront about it, told you about it. And then I came back and make up my hours. And then they're like, oh, you did this and that and that. And they put me on probation. That forever scarred me, I have to say. And frankly, now that you said Tokyo Attack isn't even a thing anymore, if they're not going to be at MomoCon, I don't see why you're going to it. I don't even think we should go to MomoCon to volunteer at this point. And it was...
So yeah, that was the hint, John.
It was, I don't know. That forever scarred me. Like, I tried my best, right? I fucked up. I was up front. I make up my hours. I try to do things ahead of time. And then people still come back to me and bite me in the ass. So, and when I have deal with people, like, that fuck up, that don't say shit until people are like, oh, you fuck up. Like, that... I'm dealing with this at the same time I'm dealing with that, myself. So I was always saying, how come I'm so like lenient or so nice to other people while they're being a jerk.
So when I was eating that food, there was a frog sound, but yeah, obviously I realized you probably couldn't hear
Can you
that.
just turn it off?
I'm talking to John. Until I'm done with the game. Alright. Until I'm done with it. I don't know.
You a time frame, not hey.
Landrentablen Saramedi Plusfolgenamen sind gilt.
Hey, you know, remember I told you that, you know, there are little things you can help me with my anxiety. One thing is listening to me when I talk.
I'm listening.
Landrentab. So persönlich, ich bin bis Mukayale. Kautschuk, prima. Und ist in Rivaros, Internet, Mukayale. Kautschuk, prima, ich bin schon umgeklappt. Kautschuk. So persönlich, ich bin Besitzer. Uninteressant. Mukayale. Kautschuk, prima, ich bin schon Landrentab. Saramedi bis hierher, prima, ich bin schon umgeklappt. Aber nicht genug Lust. So persönlich, ich bin bis...
Yeah, I muted it temporarily. I'm talking to Ceylon real quick.
Let's go say, maybe this for what? Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, I can get it if you break that. I don't need this, but that's not a upgrade. I just don't have out. Oh, I'm gonna give you. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, I can get evil if you break it. So I just gotta say. I don't know though. I don't need this, but that's not a upgrade. I don't need this, but that's not a up. That's not a upgrade. I don't need this, that's not a upgrade. I don't need this, but that's not a up. That's not a upgrade.
Wissenschaft empfiehlt es am Ende zu fassen. Erdögen zu fassen. Groß und klein Erdögen zu fassen. Nur Augen, doch Ögen, Wissenschaft zu fassen. Zum ein Wissen zu fassen. Ein Ögen. Erdögen zu fassen. Erdögen zu fassen. Erdögen zu fassen.
Well, that's interesting. Apparently he can't get to the castle because he can't get to the moon. What was that? Alright, so I'm going to assume that she needs the dress that I've been holding on to. So have this, please. So fairy-esque. This will attract fans like honey attracts ants. I like you. Let me just put this on. Oh, she looks like a little angel now. That's cute. Win at Chris's game. I'm assuming that's supposed to be Chris. Sure. Let's challenge.
I'm gonna keep. Oh, so. So. Let's go say. I just. Oh, I'm gonna keep. Yeah, well, oh. Oh, I'm.
What?
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, I.
It's rock, paper, scissors.
So. So. Let's go say. I just. Oh, I'm gonna keep you. Let's go say.
Huh?
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, I.
Am I supposed to lose or is she supposed to win? John Kim
So.
on?
Let's go say. I just. Keep you. Let's go. I'm gonna keep. Oh,
You have to not look the way she points if you lose.
so. Let's go say.
Look this
I
way.
keep you. Let's go. I'm gonna keep. Oh. So. Let's go say. I just. Keep you. Let's go. I'm gonna keep. Oh.
Rock, paper, scissors.
So.
Scissors.
So. Let's go say. I just. Keep you. Let's go. I'm gonna keep. Oh.
Rock, paper, scissors.
So. Let's go say. I just. Keep you. Let's go. I'm gonna keep. Oh.
I guess I'm supposed to look up? Am I supposed to look the same way that she's doing?
So. Let's go say.
Look this up?
Let the guard sit. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, I.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, I.
John Ken on,
Let's go say. I just.
up. Okay, I think I get it.
That's it. Maybe you just go say up, right?
Sure.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh, I.
John Ken
So.
on.
So.
Oh no.
Let's go say. I just. Keep you. Let's go. I'm gonna keep. Oh. So.
I've never played rock, paper, scissors with
I just.
this rule set.
Let the guard sit. I don't know.
Congratulations, your prize is debut single, Caramago.
I don't. He just put the best not.
Don't forget to listen to it every day.
You know what she just said?
What does she say now?
She said, I realized my husband's birthday is Thursday night, so you go to the trip.
That's not helpful at all.
He was the one that proposed the idea that we put.
Oh boy. Alright, well, I learned something today. I hope this song doesn't suck. We're gonna listen to her song every day. Bliss Chan. Oh, really? Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Oh, she can sing. So the hero is drunk and he can't get to the moon because I haven't gotten to the moon. So I guess I gotta go fishing. Are you still talking to her now? What is this lady's problem? Yeah, I was gonna try to get it from here, but it's not bait day. I was gonna try to get it here. Since I can't, because you can get it for free from catching it, but it has to be the right day of the week. And you get it a lot quicker from catching the bait yourself. Listen to the pretty. This kind of reminds me of like Sega Saturn music, right? Am I crazy? Like something you'd hear from like Knights or something. Selling it all, baby. No, you can use them to teleport you. So I'm buying a bunch because I'm almost out. It teleports you back to my house. So I can go to sleep and then try to catch bait. Listen to it. I also need to save anyway. It's been a while since I saved. I used about 3 moving around just a minute ago. I got Kliss's love. I took Remen's drone cell phone survey. And how much more do I need? 16? Alright. I'm making progress. Alright, so yeah, I used a bunch to go back and forth. Alright, so I'm gonna save one. I'm gonna walk. Next day is coin day. I think they show up on coin day. So I'm just gonna walk over to the spot where the bait spawns. I hope they spawn on coin day. Yeah, see they start... I guess this daily special edition... I skipped a bunch of them, I'm sure. Because I've turned in 4 parts at once. They probably didn't expect me to have so many parts all at once. Alright, so they'll show up here. Alright, Kliss, I'm starting to get tired of your song here. Great song, but really repetitive. What is this one? Yeah. We'll just play it. We'll just start from the top, why not? Get some drum and bass in there.
She said, don't forget your husband's birthday. That's what she said.
Whew, that late 90s aesthetic. Taco night? What'd you put on your tacos? I'm assuming you made them yourself. Hot sauce. Yeah, that'll do it. Gotta watch out for Gerd. Here comes the fisherman. He's also gonna be going for bait. Mine. As long as I get it before he does, I don't have to spend any money. But sometimes the game will like spawn it on top of him and then he'll get it before me just because he's there. Easiest way to get bait. Just be out here at the right time of day. Right day of the week, I should say. You kind of want him to stay on that side anyway, because then it makes it. He can walk way faster than you can, so it makes a lot of sense to like sit between this one and the one behind you. Sometimes one will spawn on the bottom right corner, but I don't bother going after that one because most of the ones I want are like right here. Oh no, that was mine. Thank you. Go away. That little jingling sound is the sound of the bait, by the way. Yeah, if you mess up, then he'll sit there and talk to you for half an hour. Yeah, I don't bother with that one most of the time. Just get these two. Give me that. Mine. Alright, fine. Alright, whatever. I should be pretty close to full. Let's keep going. I'm gonna need it for the fishing competition later, so might as well stock up now too, because who knows how many times I'm gonna have to do that in the future. Did you make beef tacos or did you make pork tacos? What type of tacos did you make? Now I'm curious. That's not a type of taco, Mappy. Oh, black bean taco. You didn't even put meat on it. Put that meat substitute. Get that protein. I appreciate the bananas. Thank you.
He looks like 10 minutes away.
10 minutes away from school.
He lives where that one-way extension. That's the exchange. Probably one of those apartments where Brian Boggs is.
Oh, time to stretch. All right, let me eat this. Why are you talking to her about this stuff?
You need to pick up the cup from her since she's not gonna be there.
She's so whack. Thank you, Mappy, for dropping in, bro. I think we're wrapping up this game. We're getting pretty close to the end. Please enjoy the drum and bass. If you have nice bass responsive headphones, you'll hear the response. Now we're moving into Mushroom City again.
Aren't you happy that I've never forgotten your birthday?
How old am I?
That's not the same thing as birthday.
What year was I born?
85.
What day?
October something. 16.
You got it.
I never forget your birthday. Because you know how you said my brain is everywhere?
You remember some stuff. I'm not saying you don't remember anything. I'm saying
I remember in different timelines. So I've been asking you, what do you want for your birthday? Like right now, even last week, even that, even during my birthday.
So what do you guys think? What should I do for my birthday? Because I honestly don't know what I want to do or get. Are there any good recommendations from the crowd? Because
Even during my birthday, asking what you want for your birthday.
I have honestly no idea what I want. I want the world to get back to normal, but that's not something that's feasible. Yeah, I'm not talking about going out. I'm just saying, like, what should I do? Like, what are some good ideas? I'm already on top of staying inside. I do not want to go outside at all, if I can help it.
Yeah, so what are things you can do inside the house, basically?
Or things I could purchase that might be useful.
Oh, shit.
Well, you asked me what I want, right? So I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions, I mean, my birthday's not for like another month and a half, so
No, your birthday is in October.
Yeah.
It's in about like a month.
about a month and a half, or,
No,
or a
it's
month,
not.
a month and a week, 5 weeks. Let's put it that way. I honestly don't know. I don't really feel like I want that much. I'm gonna be honest. It would be great to hang out with people again, but that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. So, I would love to visit Scott up in Portland. That's also not going to happen. Maybe I can get the recipe for that black bean taco from John. That'd be cool. We can make some black bean tacos for my Puerto Rican heritage, right? Puerto Ricans don't really eat tacos. That's the joke, guys. Hey, I got a game station. That was quick. That was real quick. All right, sweet. Get out. Okay, so how did I get it after like 4? Last time it took me like 20 to get that. It took me a ton to get that one. All right, our rocket ship is almost built. Get all this stuff up. Get it out of the way. Well, that's better for me. I get to save all my bait for the fishing contest later. Alright, so I got the game station. Alright, let's see. What's today? It's Coins Day. Liz is going to go to Technopolis, probably, to do her little show. I guess before I go back to Dr. Hager, let me go back to the... Supposedly there's an event that I'm missing at the town. I was talking to some folks on the mOOn Discord and they gave me a hint as to what I have to do to 100%. Well, they gave me a few hints, but they said I'm missing something in the town involving the king. And I would not be surprised if it has something to do with that discussion that happened in the courtyard. So I'm gonna go hang out in the town for a little bit longer, just to see what I can see. It is now Echo Day. But I have the last piece for the rocket, so theoretically, I can rebuild it now. Selecta. I like how they put signs all over the town now. Everywhere you walk, there's signs. Are you kidding me? I'm shambles. I'm a bad guy. Life in the city is pretty rough. Okay, so that's very obviously the king in disguise. That's funny as crap. Alright, so maybe that's what it is then. So the king should be out here. Oh, maybe it's too late in the day. That's probably what it is. That's funny.
Do me one favor. Police without your crew and being equipment. Micros comfortable?
Well, then where's the king then? Or where's Shambles? Where's actually Shambles? Is he inside the castle? Don't break my toy. Crikers, being the king sucks. It actually is work. And it's boring. That's funny. That is hilarious. Can I show you anything? Can I show you any of these things? He doesn't care. He won't even like respond to anything I'm showing him. Gonna make a Discord? Well, I'm a part of a bunch of Discords already. Actually, are you in the... You're not in the Georgia Gamers Discord. That's where I spend most of my time, actually. You should probably join that Discord. You might actually run into a lot of people that... Actually, John, if you have that link handy, I'd appreciate it. I don't really have the Discord open. No, it's the Georgia Gamers Discord. We have a Southeast Georgia Gamers Discord. Yeah, Penguin Man's in there. Well, he's actually in Japan right now. He's been in Japan for several years, if you weren't aware. But yeah, no, you should join up in our Discord. I started a Discord many years ago. And it was, yeah, I noticed that too. I know. They got into a fight again today when I was picking up dog poop. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Okay, well, I'm gonna give him a bath tomorrow and scrub it really good. Maybe he's getting bit by something.
I'm the reason they were having a stroke. Stand corrected.
Yeah, I know.
Having a stroke. Is that fire?
It's anything life-threatening.
I'm the reason they were having a stroke. Stand corrected. Having a stroke. Is that fire?
But yeah, Scott, that's basically where I spend most of my time. You know, I started my own Discord a long time ago for Destiny 2, but nobody's playing that anymore. At least nobody that I play with, and so it would make more sense for you to come there. And it's mostly filled with new kids, but there's still a handful of old heads in there too that you might recognize, and it'll be just like old times. John and I are in there, obviously. And yeah. Okay, I know you're on the other coast entirely, so Hamburger, what's up? David, what are you doing, man? What's wrong with you? Well, now I gotta solve this mystery of this king.
You know, I wouldn't have that much problem if your game wasn't on the Switch, because then I could have just played the Switch and you could.
Yeah, that's a good point, John. That there's plenty of people not from Georgia. We have people from like Washington in there. You might be our first Oregonian. Oregon, is that how you say it? Oregonian? Oregano and Oreganon. You're probably right. I mean, I don't know off the top of my head, but maybe you'll meet somebody new. Oh, hi, Anna. Nice to meet you, Anna. Everybody say hi to Anna. She's watching. So the king is going to swap places with the old man. I need to at least do that. There is an Oregonian. Oregonian. Alright, so I assume he's gonna walk to the king at some point. She said hi back. The birdies do alright on their own being free. Me, freedom has me dying of starvation. Sigh, I'm literally just saying sigh out loud. Uh-oh, Cyber Buddy, we got a situation, a real hoo-boy here, we need your help. So listen, 3 days ago, the king and Shambles were killing time and they got the idea to change places. Now they can't switch back. This is big bad news. When they try to switch back, the minister won't believe them. He keeps kicking the real king out. Go on, Cyber, you gotta help these guys. According to the information from my spies in the Yoshida Detective Information Network, the key to solving this tricky case is the phrase green cat. That's it, that's all we got. Can you solve this case? Yeah, I guess. Alright, oh no. I just talked, oh lord. So I guess I need to move the shrub in order to have them swap places. Tell Anna I said green cat. I hope we solve this mystery. Alright, so in the morning, the king normally would come out to feed his birds. And so I'm guessing that's when the swap's gonna happen. There goes the old man. I appreciate that they made an entirely new sprite. I want to get back to the darn fountain. Alright, so the old man's gonna swap places with the king at some point.
Okay, but this game has been lying out of console, it will be fine.
It's on the PlayStation, but only in Japanese. That's why it's on Switch, because on Switch it's on English.
Japanese friends to translate it for you.
Alright, John, I'm gonna buy this game for $60 on Yahoo Auctions Japan, and we're gonna play it again, but we're gonna play it from the start in Japanese. And I'm gonna need you to painstakingly translate absolute everything. They said hi, Ceylon. David said hi, Ceylon. Honestly, I could help you. If you get the game in Japanese, I could totally help you because I've played through it, so, or at least the majority of it, anyway. All right, when are you all gonna swap places? Can I move the green cat?
Do me one favor. Police without your crew and the equipment, my
I will always come running out here.
No, don't be like this.
This is just without me translating on a 12-second delay. Maybe just prod the cat now and see what happens. Yeah, I just there are certain days where the old man does come up to the king.
Do me one favor.
And I'm thinking today is not one of those days. Because he would have been here by now. Normally, when the king comes out, the old man is here by like 2 or 3 o'clock on the marker. So he's got a. All right, I'm gonna go sleep in Grandma's house because it's the closest house, and then I'm gonna walk back. Because yeah, I don't think he's coming up here. There's a good chance he'll come the next day, though. But yeah, I didn't notice it, but I guess there's certain days of the week where they talk to each other. I thought it was just every day in the morning when he's out there feeding the birds.
Can you help me?
Help you with what?
Tell me when you're gonna...
Alright guys, I'm gonna have to get off this game soon because Sealing wants me to get off. So I'm gonna solve this puzzle with the king and then I'm just gonna call it a night.
Did you hear the problem with our marriage? I'm asking
Yeah,
you
you're
when
asking me
you're
to get
getting
off. I don't know when I'm gonna get off. I can't give you an answer.
And you just say, "Oh, my wife just told me to get off."
Yeah,
like, I
you're
literally
asking me
point
for
a
knowledge.
knife at your throat.
You're asking me for knowledge of a game that I don't have yet. I've never beaten this game before, so I can't tell you how much longer I have. I just know I'm close to the end. But obviously, you want me to get off, so let me just do this puzzle and then I'll get off.
You can't, but then you have to explain to your audience correctly. I mean, otherwise they think our marriage is failing. I mean, it might be failing, but you know, I'm just saying you should at least try to hide it like it's not. You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel like it is, but it's whatever. You want me to get off? That's fine. Honestly, it is kind of late. It's already 10:30 over here. Scott says he loves you.
Who's Scott?
He's Mappy Man.
Who's napping?
He now lives in Oregon. Actually, Scott, I don't think you ever met my wife. Yeah, there's no way you could have, because I think you moved before I started going out with her. I've been with Ceylon, goodness, 8 years now, not including the marriage, just in general. But yeah, I think you moved. Yeah, the other half of Dream Light Out. I think you moved like way before then, so I don't know, maybe one of these days if I ever make it back up to like the Washington/Oregon area. I would like to meet Yusuf one of these days. I keep saying Oregon. I keep saying Oregon.
Like you're like the stupid movie.
I'll tell you why I say Oregon, because I'm thinking Oregon Trail, and that's how I always pronounce that game, Oregon Trail.
And Oregon Trail is also racist. You shouldn't like
the game. Did you ever play the game?
No, I'm saying the history.
Oregon Trail is like when people were going to the west.
Yeah, when the indigenous people got kicked out.
And then most people died of dysentery.
Sad.
You
ever heard of Trail of Tears?
I have, but that's slavery. That's
not slavery. It's indigenous.
Or
people.
they're removing all the Indian people. Yeah.
Yeah, they have their little wagons too. They have their Oregon.
Police without your crew and being equipment. Comfortable.
All right, so this is it. This is the time. I gotta distract them.
Do me one favor. Police without your crew and being equipment. Comfortable.
Distract it with the Chancellor walks in here. I gotta get out of the snooze zone. Me too. It's so cold. Okay. That was awkward, but it worked. All right, kid. Sweet. Okay, I think I solved the puzzle. I think I solved this mystery. Alright, so all I have left, in addition to the game station and the rocket, I've got to do one more puzzle here. And then there's a bunch of things I'm going to have to end up doing in Technopolis. Okay, guys. So yeah, I think that was a good productive stream. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the solar competition. Technology. I'm gonna do the solar competition like off stream, just because the fishing competition. Because I don't honestly, between the RNG affecting things, I don't know how long it's going to take. There's a good possibility it'll take 5 minutes, but there's no guarantee that it will do that. So rather than spend potentially half an hour to an hour trying to catch 5 fish and constantly resetting my save file, I will do that, save you guys the time and do that off stream. And then I'll pick up where I left off on the next stream, so. It says, sounds like the estimates I gave my boss today. It'll take anywhere from 5 minutes to 6 hours. So yeah, I don't mind grinding. Oh hey, look. Let's see what love you gathered today. I returned the king and shambles to normal. All right. So yeah, I only need 14 more love, which sounds like a lot, but I think I know where most of it is located. So I should be able to hit max level, get the max level, build the moon rocket, and then we'll be in the end game at that point. So. With any luck, I think the next stream will be the last one for this game. I'm curious. Let me check how much time I've spent in the game. Oh, can I see how many? Is the TV over there? Let's see. Maybe you can see the TV. Oh, she doesn't have a TV, does she? No, she just has the map.
This music has the same as the Evil Within.
Yeah, it's Claire the Loon.
Oh.
That's the song. Because it's Claire the Loon. It's about the moon. Technopolis. So I've uncovered the whole map. I like this game. I am curious. I'm going to see how much time I've spent. I can check on here. Boop, boop. I have spent 20 hours or more on mOOn. That seems reasonable. So you can get 20 to 30 hours of enjoyment.
Did you ever get ideas from people about your birthday?
Well, the only thing I heard that was actionable was stay home because there's corona out there. So nobody has any ideas. Hey David, what should I do for my birthday? While you're here, before I leave. I know, that's the best part. It's all exploration and you're solving things yourself. I really appreciate this game for what it is. I wish I had played it, 20 years ago. That would have been great. But you know what? I still think better late than never. So at least we got the chance to play a high quality translation. Really good. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Yeah, good night, guys. Good night, John. Good night, David and everybody else. Carl, if you're still here, good night. I will see you guys later.
遊びは終わりだ。遊びは終わりだ。ミュージックスタート。
お前しかもうお前しか見えない。お前しか見えない。お前しか見えない。もうお前しか見えない。